Now at 7, the family of a disabled man in the state's care claims the agency responsible for keeping him safe has repeatedly failed their son. Atlanta News First Investigates first told you about Casey Christopher back in May after he had wandered away from his group home on several occasions.
Weeks after our story aired, investigative reporter Andy Parati found out what happened to the autistic man that potentially put him in more danger.
Casey Christopher. You know you're missing right now, right?
You're looking at an arrest disability advocates say should never have happened.
The guy she was missing. How you been, dude?
I've been all right.
Clayton County Police picking up Casey Christopher this past June. The 27-year-old is diagnosed with severe autism. His legal guardian, the Georgia Department of Human Services.
I've actually been looking for him for days. He's been missing, and he walked away from a group home, so.
This is the Jonesboro home he wandered away from, run by Bright Star Homes and Services, a provider contracted by the state to care for people with developmental disabilities. Shirley Christopher is Casey's mom.
This is an ongoing situation for 9 years. 9 years of his life.
Casey!
An Atlanta News First investigation in May uncovered Casey has wandered away from Bright Star multiple times over the past few years.
Bright Star needs to know how to keep this guy in his damn house.
Come on, Casey. Let's go, man. Come on, Casey. Come on.
Less than a month after that story aired, he escaped from Bright Star again. Every one of these officers knows Casey.
Because we're just trying to figure out how this continues to happen. Because this is the third time that I know of, and I know it's been several times before.
6 days after this incident, police found him missing again.
You all right?
This time, instead of returning Casey to his group home, they take him to the Clayton County Jail.
You'll probably be out later on this afternoon. Back in time to watch TV with everybody else.
But he wasn't taken back to his group home. Casey spent 19 days behind bars. His alleged crime, court records show it was for failing to appear for a court hearing to face misdemeanor assault allegations against a Bright Star employee. Rena Harris is with the Georgia Council on Developmental Disabilities.
Should Casey have ever been taken to jail?
Casey should not have been held responsible for missing the court date because he couldn't have gotten himself there in the first place.
It's not a holding cell for special needs. When he has a family that's wanting him, fighting for him.
Shirley says she's been trying to regain custody of Casey for years. She says a judge placed him in the state's care after Casey ran away from her dozens of times about a decade ago. Since he's been back with her, Shirley claims Casey hasn't left her side.
What's it like being back with your mom?
I love it.
You love it?
Bright Star and the Department of Human Services declined to answer questions about Casey's case. The agency sending this emailed response to Atlanta News First Investigates, writing, "It is bound by law to act to protect the privacy of the people we serve. As such, we are unable to comment."
What do you want to do? You want to talk to Daddy?
While Shirley isn't Casey's legal guardian, she has no plans to return him to the state's custody.
They have failed my son. He wasn't safe.
And walking out here, some people might hurt you out here, man.
I have no doubt that my son needs to be with his family. That's what he wants.
I know you want to go back with your parents, buddy.
According to emails obtained by Atlanta News First Investigates, the state has no plans to return Casey to Bright Star. We also reached out to Rockdale County Probate Court Judge Gary Washington to get his thoughts on the way the state has handled Casey's care. He has previously provided over Casey's guardianship. He declined to comment. Andy Parati, Atlanta News First Investigates.